It's Brittany, and it's still November 15th of 2011, and as promised, I was going to give you a little more information about me and, what I do besides talking about having a rhinoplasty done in less than 3 weeks. So, behind me you can see a small glimpse of my studio. This is my main treatment working area where I see my clients for various services, for skincare. I see a lot of women for anti-aging, a lot of problematic skin, with acne and eczema. I also do a lot of spray tanning, tons of makeup artistry for print work and photography. Bridal, wedding parties are always great. Body waxing. I also do a little bit of beauty columns and article writing, so that's something else that I do down here. A lot of the reason why I wanted to let you a little bit more into my life and who I am is because I think that in order for someone to really understand why somebody would want to have cosmetic surgery done, they need to have been on both sides of the field and being able to empathize with the people that they deal with on a daily basis. A lot of the people that come in here and see me, they're dealing with very superficial problems with the way they look. Sometimes I wouldn't necessarily call them problems, but small things that they would like to correct, fine lines and wrinkles, or a lot of actually young adolescent teenagers, high school students coming in and trying to treat acne. So what I do here is very personal, and it has a lot to do with your self-esteem and how you feel about yourself on the inside. I've spent a lot of time researching my treatments and what I want to do, and I would like to think I'm an expert in my field, having my own business and have it been going very well since I've been self-employed. So when I meet Dr. Ronsley, I hope to be able to talk with him not only on a patient to doctor level, but also on a professional level, because he and I are both in the business of making people and helping them feel good about themselves. Granted, what I do is on a much smaller scale because I'm not physically altering the way that somebody looks, but I do help people, and I help them a lot. And a lot of times when people, and they come and see me and they feel so scared to be in front of somebody, without makeup, or, being a little vulnerable to try, a new, facial peel or a new mask, or to try a new style of makeup. So anybody that is ever inspired to, transform themselves always has to be a little, open to change, but I think also it's a natural reaction to be hesitant. Wanting to change the way you look is really personal, and unfortunately you have to be careful of where you invest your time and your energy and your efforts, because your privacy and what you want done with yourself should be something that is a result-driven process and not something that should be taken advantage of. One of the biggest things when I was searching for a cosmetic surgeon was I was looking online at a lot of before and afters, where I do have a website with some before and afters, but when people come and see me for their skincare treatments, it's very much like taking a leap of faith, like you would with somebody who is going to, change your nose. You're taking this big leap of faith to, hold on and, try to grasp this transformation that, in your heart, it's like and you want it so much, and you can just know and just sense, how good it's going to feel to finally have that end, that end look. And, with what I do here, a lot of it is instant satisfaction. you know, you come in, you get your makeup done, you leave, you're beautiful, that's great. You come in, you get a spray tan, you're automatically tan, you have a little bit of abs, you know, you look thinner and, you know, healthy, you know, that's great. You come in here, you know, you get a facial and your skin feels great. But with cosmetic surgery, it's not so instant. You know, it's a total process that, you know, you really have to think about, and you really need to be comfortable with, you know, the person that you're choosing. And the way I got to know Dr. Ronsley, you know, and his business is totally just probably one of the wildest, greatest things that has, you know, ever happened to me. And I think, you know, when you're undergoing, you know, some kind of change, you need to take that little leap of faith, because if you don't try, or if you don't put yourself out there even a little bit, you're never going to get, you know, from A to B and actually, you know, feel good when it's done. So that's a little bit more about who I am. You know, this is my studio. I have a lot of different, you know, skincare lines and, you know, makeup that I use. I think being a cosmetic surgeon would be an awesome job, because you really have the opportunity to change people and make positive impacts with their life. So I'm really looking forward to this whole process, and maybe I can get a few pointers from Dr. Ronsley, and, you know, and how he handles, you know, his patients, and, you know, his professionalism and his calm demeanor. You know, when we first spoke about the photographs that I was talking about previously, I was like, oh my gosh, I was like being like totally crazy, and he's like, well, Britni, it's just a matter of this certain part of your nose that I don't even know the term to. And, you know, he was just very cool and defined and calm. And I think when you're dealing with the way people look, you know, you always have to be open and positive and, you know, receptive, you know, to people and their thoughts and feelings and emotions. Because after all, you are dealing with someone else and not yourself. So it's always an interesting process. But I'll be doing more videos and talking about, you know, other things and different ways that I hope that I can help you relate to cosmetic surgery. And if you are on the fence about doing it, maybe taking that little leap of faith to even just request a consultation, or sometimes even sending an email, is, you know, makes you feel, you know, one step closer to doing something that's going to be wonderful. So that's all for the evening. I'm going to go back home and continue to take off wallpaper. So in the meantime, I hope you all have a good evening, and I'll be back soon. Okay, thanks.